Welcome, Divine Mama. This prenatal yoga flow will be focused on strengthening your lower body as well as creating stability in the lower body. Before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button to support the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. As always, with this beautiful season of life, you want to be able to have all the props that you'll need. If you don't have a bolster, totally okay. You can use pillows to help support you. I recommend getting a blanket as we get cozier along the way. Or if your knees feel a bit sensitive today, you could always pad your knees with a blanket underneath. Blocks are going to be great to bring the ground closer towards you, making your arms magically longer. So for today, we are going to get started in a widened child's pose. So go ahead and walk your knees wider, creating space for the baby. Now this flow is going to be safe for all trimesters. And I'll be demonstrating with the blocks throughout the entire class. So as you find your child's pose, go ahead and drop in, close your eyes, and go inwards. Connect to your breath. Allowing to breathe into your sides, your back. Deepening a connection between you and your baby. Be a witness of the thoughts that arrive in your mind, simply observing them without any judgment, just letting them fly through. Arriving into your space. And in this practice of self-inquiry, please listen to your body, adjusting yourself, modifying yourself as needed to support you throughout the movements. Set an intention for your practice. What is it that you would like to feel today? And always know that this practice is one that you can always return to whenever you need. And it's always an honor to be here with you, to support you in this magical season of life. As you create the miracle of life within your body, and really own that peace. You're strengthening your body for your pregnancy, delivery, and postpartum journeys. And moving your body is a radical act of self-love. So celebrate yourself. Take a bigger inhale through your nose. Audible exhale out through your mouth. Clear it out. Tuck your chin towards your chest slightly. Press down against your palms as you slowly take your time, roll yourself up into a tabletop position. Press down against your palms firmly, creating that hasta bandha in the palms, and go ahead and circle. Move your spine, move your hips, connecting to your breath along the way. Feeling stuck energy moving out of your body. Feel free to move into some cat-cows, rolling the shoulders back, And rolling the shoulders forward. Turn your knees slightly inwards as your heels move slightly outside of your mat. Go ahead and sway back and forward, creating stability into your pelvis as your pelvis expands and grows throughout your pregnancy. Rocking forward and back. Pressing down onto your toes to truly ground into the earth as you grip your fingertips towards your body. Beautiful. Walk your knees slightly closer. Align your feet to your knees. A few rounds of diaphragmatic breathing, as well as some core engagement by hugging your baby in. Deep inhale through your nose. Let your belly hang. Breathe into your side, your back, your front bodies. And as you exhale out through your mouth, through pursed lips, lift your pelvic floor up. Hug baby in. Inhale. Completely relax your midsection. On your next exhale through pursed lips, lift your pelvic floor up. Hug baby in. Inhale, completely relax your midline. Exhale out through pursed lips, lifting the pelvic floor up. Feeling your abdominal muscles, your deep core, transverse abdominis. Pulling your baby in. Inhale, completely relax your belly. Exhale, draw your belly in by lifting your pelvic floor up. On your next breath in, reach your right arm forward, reach your left leg back into a bird dog sensation. Feel almost as if your left toes are reaching back as your right fingers are reaching forward. Take an inhale here, reaching your right arm up, 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 keeping your left leg in line with your back body. On your next exhale, lower your hand and opposite foot to tap onto the ground. We're going to do this for 5 times, so take your time here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down, hug baby in. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, find a stable bird dog. And then go ahead and lower your right palm onto the block or onto the ground. And gently move your right leg outwards. Plant your left foot to the very back of your mat for a gentle side plank, a modified variation of a side plank. Drive your hips slightly forward, engaging your glutes. Reaching your left arm up towards the sky, or option to reach your left arm overhead. Turn your chest towards the ceiling or towards the sky. Roll your right shoulder blade down the back body, creating the stability into your right shoulder blade. Breathe here. Feel the lengthening of your left side body, creating the energy. On your next breath in, go ahead and recenter back into a tabletop position. Moving towards the second side now. Reach your left arm forward this time as your right leg stretches back, energizing through opposite arm, opposite leg, truly reaching out through the digits. Keeping your right leg in line with your back body. Take an inhale through your nose. On your exhale out through pursed lips, lower down to tap. Inhale, rise on up. 4 more times, just like that. Lower down. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. And lift. Plant your left hand down onto the ground or onto your block. Open up your left leg out as your right foot this time plants to the end of your mat. Reach your right arm up. Remember to roll your left shoulder blade down the back body, creating the stability here. Pushing down onto your left palm. Reaching your right arm up towards the sky or reaching your right arm overhead. It's totally your choice. Drive your hips slightly forward. Let this movement feel really good. Feeling the lengthening of your right side body. Showing your body love. On your next breath, then plant your right hand down. Coming back into tabletop. Take a moment here to integrate. Breathing in from your nose. Exhaling out through pursed lips. Begin to push down through your shoulders, separating the shoulder blades from one another. Tuck your toes behind you, and then lift your knees slightly above the ground. Hug baby in. And then push off through your arms. Lower your heels towards the ground. And walk your feet out wider, giving more space for your belly and for your baby. It's always nice to walk your downward facing dog really, really wide in this period of time. You can walk your feet out if that feels really nice. Keep pushing up through the shoulders. Deep breaths here. Then settle into your downward facing dog. On your next breath, then right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, step your right foot to the outside of right hand. Lower your left knee down. Take your blocks with you if you wish, and just rock back and forth. So imagine as if you're going into a lizard lunge into half splits. This might feel really good for your calves, and I know because in my pregnancy, I find that my calves tend to get really, really sore. So really challenge the movement of your ankles here. Gentle rocking forwards and back. And then settle into a lizard lunge. Your left toes can be tucked or untucked. Squeeze your glutes. Chest pulling forward, crown of your head reaching and lifting up towards the sky. Feeling the release of your left hips. Your journey, take your time into downward facing dog. Step your right foot back. Then reach your left leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee down. Again, take your blocks with you to the highest setting. And move from half splits to a lizard lunge. And as you move into half splits, really focus on drawing your toes towards your body. Challenging the range of motion of your ankles and creating space into the back line of your leg. I love moving through this movement every day. I just feel that it's really nice for my hips, my spine. And then settle into your lizard lunge. Right toes can be tucked or untucked. Chest drives forward, engage your glutes, stabilizing your hips. Crown of your head reaches up, up, up towards the sky. Feeling your right hips release. And take your time as you make your way into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, slowly make your way towards the very top of your mat. Keep your feet wide into a forward fold, top of your mat. Feel free to sway side to side. Halfway lift, inhale, flatten your spine. On your exhale, lower down. Bend into your left leg. If you have your blocks, push down against the blocks or onto the ground and reach your right arm up, gentle twist. Lower your right hand down, straighten your left leg out as you bend into your right leg. Keep your legs as wide as you need. Press into your right hand as you reach your left arm up towards the sky. Twist. Really twist from your chest upwards. Lower your left hand down onto the block or onto the ground. Straighten out through both legs. Now, as we rise up to stand, take your time rolling from your spine. Sometimes in this period of life, standing up too fast could send so much blood rushing down from the head. So really take your time as you stand up. Ground down through all four corners of both feet. And go ahead and just place your hands onto your belly and connect with baby. Hug baby in. And adjust yourself as needed as you bend your legs. Sit your hips back, back, back. Thighs are reaching back. Knees are reaching forward. Chair pose. Hands can be onto your chest, or if you would like an extra challenge, you could reach your arms up overhead. We're going to take 10 pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten your legs. Hands meet at heart center for gratitude. We are going to repeat those movements for 2 more rounds. Feel free to skip around, stay here in Tadasana, or come join me as we sit lower. Strong glutes, strong legs. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Strengthen your legs, hands meet at heart centers, reset. Recover. Feel free to skip this final round or come join me. Sit low into chair, Utkatasana. Pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand, hands meet at heart. Breathe through your nose. Then, plant down into your left foot. You can use a wall to help support you in this next movement. Grab a hold of your right big toe and kick your right leg forward. Don't worry about keeping your right leg up high. You want to keep a lot of room for your belly, protecting your house. You could place your left hand onto a wall if needed. Kick your right leg forward. Then release your right foot. Hold it here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your right leg down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Take a moment to recover. Moving on to our left leg. So ground down through all 4 corners of your right foot. Grab a hold of your left big toe. Kick your left leg forward. Again, you could use the wall to support your right hand. Energizing your left leg, you know what's coming up. Release your left leg forward. Hold it here if you can for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and just roll your hips forward. Maybe do some figure 8s with your hips and your belly. Moving through the spine, the shoulders. Then kick your left leg up and open your left leg out like a door, stepping your left foot to the very back of your mat, keeping your legs really, really wide in goddess pose. And in your goddess pose, place your weight down onto your heels and onto your toes equally. Maybe your hands are on your belly. Hug baby in. Lifting your pelvic floor up. Tailbone reaches down. Option to stay here, or option to lift your right heel up. Lower your right heel down. Lift your left heel up. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. One last round. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Kick your heels out. You can move your blocks forward if you wish. Wide leg forward fold. Send your hips back as the crown of your head reaches forward or down. Maintain a straight spine. And I invite you to sway side to side if that feels really good. Breathing in, connecting to your breath. Halfway lift, inhale. On your exhale, if you have blocks, move them up to the top of your mat. Spin your right foot forward as your back foot goes into warrior 2 positioning. Slowly make your way into Warrior Two. And create some pulses in your Warrior Two, straightening your right leg and bending your right leg. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach your arms out. Truly reaching out through both fingertips. And then settle into it. Pushing down equally on both feet. Strong mama. Side angle pose. Reaching your left arm up, keeping your right leg on the bottom of your right arm. Big inhale, lean back, reverse your warrior. Feel the stretch of your right side body here. Then straighten your right leg out. Reverse triangle. As you make your way into Trikonasana, send your hips back to the very back of your room. Grab a hold of one of your blocks. This will feel really, really good if you have the blocks with you. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Feel once again the lengthening of your left side body. Lower body completely stable, keeping you safe. Bend through your right leg. Push down against your right foot or onto the block or onto the wall. We're coming back into a goddess pose. Place your hands to the inner lining of your legs. Drop your left shoulder down, twist towards the right. Take an inhale to come back to center. Drop your right shoulder blade down, twist towards the left. Take your blocks, if you have them, and move them towards the very back of your mat as we arrive into Warrior Two. Coming into those pulses, once again, bending your left leg and straightening your left leg out. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach your arms out wide, creating that energizing sensation of both arms reaching towards opposite directions. Creating the strength between bent and straight legs. Maintaining your connection to your breath. And then settle into it. Keeping both legs firmly grounded into the earth. Parshva Konasana side angle. Reaching your right arm up as your left arm rests or pushes down, resisting your left leg. Take a big inhale as you reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg, reverse triangle. Keep sending your right hip towards the very top of the room, using the block to help support you. Arriving into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Pushing down onto both feet, reaching your right arm up towards the sky, or reaching your right arm overhead, your choice. Take a big breath in, push down against the block, rise on up into star pose, bend your legs, goddess pose. Channeling your goddess, your inner goddess as you create life within. Hands onto your legs, drop your left shoulder down, twist towards the right. Inhale, return to center as you drop your right shoulder down to center, twist towards the left. Beautiful. A moment for reintegration. Fold forward. Take your time here. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. If you have a block or a pillow, place your block or pillow right behind you, because we're going to lower down into a seated malasana. Click your heels in and sit low onto the block or onto your pillow. If this feels good, you could use your knees to drive your legs wider. Go inwards here. Take a moment to observe the newfound space that you've created in your hips. Plant your left hand down onto the ground, and at the same time, drive your left leg into your left arm, almost as if they're pushing towards each other. As your right arm reaches up, twist your chest towards the right. Eyes look towards the right. Lower down. This time, your right leg and right arm are going to gently push into one another. As you reach your left arm up towards the sky, eyes look towards the left this time, twist. Both palms meet malasana. Take a moment here, close your eyes. Connect to the strength within. Blink your eyes open. Slowly, take your time. Move your body out of the block and onto the ground. Kick your feet forward and windshield wiper your legs. I love this action because not only does it help create openings into your hips, but it also is a great way to relax your pelvic floor. Now let your legs drop towards the very back of your mat. Point your left foot. Take your blocks or your pillows, place them in front of you. Connect your right knee into the sole of your left foot. Go ahead and rise on up. And side bend, reaching your right arm up. Let it feel nice. Slowly, with control, lower your bum down onto the ground. Move the blocks towards the top of your mat. This time, knees open and drop towards the very top of your mat. 90-90 degree shape of both legs. Point your right foot. Connect your left knee to the sole of your right foot. And then, using some momentum, engaging your glutes, rise on up. Sweep your left arm up, side bend, using the blocks to support you. Lower down with control. Place your blocks, if you have them, towards the very top of the mat. And grab your pillows, grab your bolsters, and place your bolster or your pillows at the very middle of your mat. Meet me in downward facing dog. Keep your legs wide. Inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Notice how much lighter your legs feel here. On your exhale, right knee taps behind your right arm and lower down into pigeon. Let it feel really good. Option to stay upright here. Ensuring that you have space for your belly, for baby. Take a moment to slow your breath down here as we wind things up. Or rather, wind things down. One more breath here. On your next exhale, downward facing dog, tuck your left toes behind you, walk your left foot closer, and then step your right leg to the back of your mat. Notice the difference between both sides. Inhale, reach your left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee taps the back of your left arm. And then kick your left leg forward into pigeon pose. Settle into it. Move your blocks up to keep an upright pose. Push down lightly onto the blocks. Your right toes can be tucked or untucked. Take a moment here to simply be. Slowing your energy down, observing the changes and shifts in your physical vessel and in your emotional body, taking inventory. We don't practice yoga in pregnancy to stretch our body. We practice yoga throughout our pregnancy to expand into the miracles of creating life in our being. And I hope you are enjoying every single moment of it. It's such a special time. Lean to your left as you swing your right leg forward. Take a moment to simply move forward and move your bolster off to the side for a moment. If you have your blocks, move them into position where they're hip-width distance apart. You can totally skip this portion if laying on your back doesn't feel so good. As you make your way down to your back body, hug baby in. Plant your feet onto your blocks. Take an inhale through your nose. Final activation here before we come into our final pose. Take an inhale. On your exhale, hug baby in. Drive your hips up. Supported bridge. Inhale, lower down. 4 more times, just like that. Exhale, drive your hips up. Hug baby in. Feel your pelvic floor lifting up. Lower your hips down. Exhale, drive up. Keep a neutral spine. Lower down. Exhale, drive up. Hug baby in. Lower down. One last, just like that. Mama, you got this. Exhale, drive up. Lower down with control. Move and roll onto the left side of your body. We're going to take our Shavasana by using a pillow or covering your blocks with a blanket. Taking a bolster. And as you make your way onto your side, hug baby in. Go very, very slow. Rest your head onto your cushion. And then bring the bolster hip height. And then rest your right leg on top of the bolster. Close your eyes. And arrive into the realm of endless possibilities. Taking these moments to connect to your baby and to connect to yourself. Fully acknowledging your power, your vessel to usher in and create a new life. It's an absolute miracle, nothing less. Open up your heart to the frequency of gratitude, unconditional love, and unconditional non-judgment to flow through. Feel free to take as much time as you need. Beautiful mama. It was a divine experience to share this practice with you. I hope that you have found strength, stability, and power in this practice, and know that you could always come back to this practice whenever you need. Thank you for being here, and thank you for bringing a new life onto this earth. You are powerful. This is the time to advocate for yourself, to only welcome the best possible outcome, and to be a living shrine for your baby and for everyone that you interact with. I hope that you have a very peaceful day. Thank you for your practice.